All right, guys, it's time we talk about one of my absolute favorite publishers, even though they are, it's debatable whether or not they're really killing it, but this is Ubisoft. I like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Tom Clancy games are really cool, Rayman is super fun. Ubisoft is a publisher that just has a pretty basic formula in a lot of their games, and it generally works, even if it's a bit repetitive and, they're not perfect, but I like a lot of their games, so that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the future, the near future of Ubisoft games. I think first things first, we have to talk about Assassin's Creed. I don't want an Assassin's Creed game in 2021. I don't even really think it's necessary. I think Assassin's Creed has definitely run its course despite it maintaining decent quality and then picking up its quality substantially over the last 4 years. I loved Origins. I loved Odyssey even more, and Valhalla is awesome. I guess naturally you would think there would be a new one this year, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna make my prediction right here, right now, that Ubisoft is gonna reveal a new Assassin's Creed, and it, like many other upcoming Ubisoft titles, will probably be leaked sometime. I'm surprised we haven't heard about it yet. At the time of recording, it's literally, I think it's like June 3rd, and still no news on a new Assassin's. I don't think it's needed. Like, Valhalla is so big. I love the modern Assassin's Creed games more than the old ones, really, in many ways, though I do like the old ones. But man, it's just, despite how cool they are and how much fun I have with them and everything, it's a lot. I don't really want an Assassin's Creed to come out this year. I want to wait till next year, but we'll see what they announce. Next up, Far Cry, another basic, you gotta have Far Cry. And Far Cry 6 is a game that I'm incredibly excited for. Like 100%, it's a game that I'm hyped about. I'm gonna be playing it day one. I think that this one has more promise than, I don't want to say than ever before, but man, the promise that this game is showing. It seems like they're putting a lot of effort into production value. I'm looking forward to seeing Anton Castillo here. I'm looking forward to the revolution and everything. I think that, I don't know if this makes sense to compare to Just Cause, but I feel like this is going to do a Just Cause story better than Just Cause did it, or does it. I like Far Cry quite a bit. I don't know how deep they're going to go with Far Cry 6, but like, it is their big hitter for the fall that we know about, and they did just reveal gameplay and all. So my guess at E3, we get just another trailer for it, maybe something else in the game, maybe some more story trailer or something like that. Watch Dogs Legion came out last year, and it's kind of weird because Watch Dogs I enjoyed quite a bit. Watch Dogs 2 I enjoyed way more. Like, it's like my favorite game. Like, I've actually said in multiple videos that Watch Dogs 2 is one of my favorite games on the PS4 and Xbox One. As bold of a statement as that is, I love it. Watch Dogs Legion, I'm playing it. I don't dislike it. I'm enjoying it. Like, there's a lot of fun to be had. I gotta play more of it. I feel like I've just been playing other stuff. And I don't think that we're gonna really get anything like crazy about Watch Dogs at E3. Yeah, like, okay, there's DLC on the way, and they probably will give us a quick trailer for it or something. You know what I mean? But that's all I have to say about Watch Dogs at the moment. How about Rainbow Six Quarantine? Like, it's weird because we were in quarantine. So like, it didn't sit right, I feel like. But Rainbow Six Quarantine, I think, is a game that has some potential. Rainbow Six Siege obviously is one of the biggest games, but this is not that. This is different. I think it could be a very scary game. It could be a very fun, cooperative horror experience, or I don't know where this game is at. Like, it feels like it just has been forgotten. I do think E3, I think we're going to see some more about it. Possibly some more hard, actual knowledge about this game. Maybe it's coming out, I don't know. Ubisoft, when they release dates, they like to just give us long windows and delay stuff. We'll see. Speaking of Tom Clancy, I don't really want a new Ghost Recon. I think that Wildlands was pretty fun, and Breakpoint is cool too. I don't think it's really time for something new. I also don't believe they're gonna, they're not gonna really give us a new game yet in that franchise. Same with The Division. Definitely not really. It wouldn't be necessary, I don't think, and I don't believe that Ubisoft is gonna be worried about that right now. As for like brand new games, there's one that I almost feel like every year people talk about this for E3. Everyone always has the same idea, something cool where you see the green light, like the goggles, you know what I'm saying? Sam Fisher. I don't know where this franchise is, man. Splinter Cell's been dormant for a hot minute. Gaming has changed. Like Splinter Cell, like I've tried to play some of the older ones recently. I don't know. Splinter Cell Blacklist is the most modern one. It came out in 2013. But I mean, like, if you look at like how Metal Gear Solid, which obviously gets compared to Splinter Cell naturally, how it's kind of grown, and like what 5 did for gameplay, not so much for story. Say what you want about that, but gameplay wise, it was brilliant. So I think Splinter Cell in a modern day could be an amazing game. It could be a truly fantastic modern game. I think everyone wants this. Like literally, if you go back to when Ubisoft and many other publishers sometimes or E3 and stuff would be like saving one final reveal for the ending of the show, this would be that. Not that they're giving up on Splinter Cell, like they know it'll be back probably eventually, but like people are giving up hope on it being revealed each time, especially you feel like you got to keep your expectations in check a little bit, right? So that would be the kicker. That would be the one to end the show. That'd be epic. I gotta imagine there's a new Just Dance. Don't care about that personally, but more power to the people who are still buying it on consoles that came out 10 years ago, right? I don't think that a new Rabbids game is completely out of the question. I mean, there could be a new party game, possibly a Switch exclusive with the Rabbids maybe potentially coming soon. I wouldn't be surprised. Seems like something they would probably do. Rayman, that guy needs a new game. Rayman Origins and Legends are awesome. I'm a big fan of platformers, so really would be so excited to see a new Rayman game. I don't know why they haven't done it. It kind of feels like a franchise that could easily have just continued. Like it could have easily just kept, going. We could have gotten new games over the last few years, but we didn't. So it's kind of about time. That would be actually like a big thing for me. Like I'd personally be super excited for it. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't think so. Not yet. But do I think they should? Yeah. Like realistically, it should be coming out this fall. And Riders Republic shows promise, although it also shows it could be an issue. Like in my opinion, games as service is hit or miss. I don't think it's just my opinion, but I don't know. If Ubisoft does Riders Republic right, it could be a super fun game, but it also looks like it could be, it might just be something that you play and it just comes and goes. Like, I don't know. It's a little hard to say. I'm not like overly excited for it, to be honest with you, but I'm certainly interested to see because I feel like it could be very fun. Ubisoft also obviously has Beyond Good and Evil 2. I mean, that's one of those games that's like you wonder if it's ever going to come out. I don't think that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is coming too soon. Like, I feel like it'll be out in the next couple of years, but I actually do I do think E3 2021, I think they might actually show it. Like, I think they might actually go back to some more gameplay, possibly talk a little more about some mechanics and systems in the world, and it's an expansive world, right? Like, I don't think that they're going to even suggest that this game is coming this year or next year, but I do feel like they're going to talk about it. Like, I'm predicting that, and I'm very excited. This seems like a game with a ton of ambition, you know what I mean? Of course, Ubisoft apparently has a Star Wars game in development, which is just crazy. I'm so excited at the thought of that. Obviously, Ubisoft could completely screw it up, but they could also do it pretty well. They might do some justice for the franchise now that EA doesn't own Star Wars. Like, now that Star Wars games can be developed by other people, I'm excited to see what Ubisoft does, because it's probably going to be a single player open world action adventure with RPG elements. Naturally, that is kind of Ubisoft's MO, isn't it? I know, like, it's probably a ways off. I just wanted to mention it because, like, when you think of E3, you think of things that would get you hyped. You think of things that would be getting you really excited, even if they're not very realistic or possible. So yeah, of course I'm going to mention a Star Wars game from Ubisoft, but don't expect anything this year. Also Avatar, right? Like another movie franchise that has a game coming out from Ubisoft. Apparently this could be a very big game, right? Like this could be, I don't know if I believe I read it's like an MMO maybe, but I don't know. The truth is, like, this feels like it's never going to happen, just like the freaking movies. Why did Avatar come out in 2009? Like 10 years later, there's 4 sequels in development. Like what? And where is Avatar 2? I don't know. That's a cool movie. I don't know why everyone acts like it's the best thing ever, but an Avatar game could be absolutely awesome. Like, yes, there's a really great world to create a video game from, and Ubisoft could probably do it well, but again, like, that would be one of those like major get hype moments from E3 that I want, but I don't expect. And yeah, I feel like that kind of covers the grounds. Basically, it talked about a bunch of Ubisoft franchises. Let me know in the comments below though, like, what do you want to see from them next? Like, what do you want to hear about at E3 2021 from Ubisoft? Are you more into their games as service, their online stuff, or do you like their single player open world games? Like, what do you think Assassin's Creed is going to do? Like, where are they going next for that? Do you think Splinter Cell's ever coming back? Do you think Rayman's ever coming back? Like, what's going on? All these games that you keep hearing about and then just keep forgetting about, or franchises seem to just be left on ice. Maybe they should really start to step their game up a little bit. I don't know. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Subscribe if you're into this, and there's a whole playlist and link in the description below, so go check that out. I would strongly advise if you want to have some more fun conversations. I love to just talk video games with you. So yeah, it's pretty much it for me. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video.